Hello, I'm Sonny Jimenez with TexasRealtyPros.com. Today we'll be talking about our Realtor software that I call the Realtor bug. We're going to be entering the system now. As a Realtor, when you sign up, you'll get your own login here. You get your login and your password. Here, enter the system. Okay, here, let's talk about the first thing we see here. You may see a little bit different when you come in because I'm an administrator or the broker, but for the majority you'll see almost everything here. Maybe 90% of everything you see will be here. We are going to start with our first section called the dashboard. Okay, the dashboard includes the spheres, leads, listings, and pending. These are four different categories. If you scroll down here, you are on the dashboard now. Total sphere of influence, the people that I know, the people that I'm working with, the people that I expect to be sending me referrals, go in here. Today I have 414 of them. If I select that, it'll take me to the sphere of influence module. We're not going to do that. Total leads, these are the leads that have came into the system, came in by phone, by email, by over any kind of which way possible. Anything, any kind of lead that I got it goes in there. Somebody who called in about a property, somebody who emailed in about a property, I put them all in there. You have to consistently enter these people into the system because it's so easy to forget about that client. If you get a client, somebody calls in about a property on Studiowood, and they're like, okay, I'll call you back. No. You forget. I mean, you're a human. Look, I got 289 people in there. Am I going to remember each one of them? No way. Archive leads, total archive leads are leads that I've given up on, but I don't necessarily want to delete those leads. I may want to come back to them for some odd reason. I don't know, but I do not like to delete leads. Deleting leads just sounds bad, so I just archive them. I can come review them later. Total pending is what I have pending sales right now. Total listings are listings. Now that's just listings that I have are residential. I don't have my commercial properties in there, so I don't want you to think I only have 5 listings. But I actually have about 12. So total transfer leads to you, that's basically a total transfer leads to you is somebody else transferred their leads to you. So say for instance, Isaac Alvo, one of my realtors, doesn't want to handle a commercial piece of property, he's not familiar, he'll transfer that lead to me, and basically it will say transfer from leads from you into his system. It will say 1, and then transfer leads to you, which is me. It was transferred to me would be 1. So what that does is that whenever I send a lead over to somebody, I expect to get a referral for that, especially if it's one of our own realtors. So if I send 16 leads over to multiple realtors, few different realtors, and it would tell me who I sent it to. And so that I could say, hey, I can check with Isaac. Isaac, I sent you a lead, John Doe or whatever. Can you tell me what happened with that? And he's like, oh yeah, we're closing next month. Okay, so great. So then, we might be on a 30% split or something, or 50-50, or who knows, because I want something for that lead. I just don't want to give that money away. And just think how easily it is. How easily as a realtor you'll forget about the referral. The system will help you. It nurtures you. It farms you. It keeps you in line. We also have total Facebook friends. We have another piece of software, another PR firm that goes out. You give them you give them your login and password to Facebook. They go in there and scrap the Facebook people. They get all their information, put it in the database, and upload it for us. It costs a little extra, but it's very, very worth it. You get all their email addresses, you get their phone numbers, you get all the pieces of information in data form. You may not see these total plans. You will see total plans. Total plans is basically plans that you assign to certain people, either whether it be a sphere of influence, lead, a pending, or a listing. Now, a plan is basically a set amount of, how can I say this? It is a plan for you to stay in regulatory contact, to stay updated with the contact. So let's just say, for instance, an example. Okay, we have one plan that's called holiday plan, year 1. So on Valentine's Day, it tells you, hey, you need to send out, or 2 days before Valentine's Day, it tells you, hey, you need to send out a card to this person to assign the plan to. Christmas, 4 days, you need to send them a gift before Christmas. And it tells you, it alerts you, but it gets way more intricate than that. Let's say you have a buyer plan, interested buyer plan. Then you say day 1, define needs. Day 5, call the client and confirm that he's received, he's entered in the portal, he has no problems. Day 7, call him and see if you can set up an appointment to view some of the properties. And when I say day 1, day 5, day 7, that is from the day that you started the plan with that client. So let's say on January 1st, you met a client, he's a buyer. So day 1, you need to define his needs, set him up a web portal. Day 5, which is January 6th, you need to call that client, confirm that he has received the email, confirm that he has seen the properties, confirm that he has the properties suit his needs. Then once you do that, day 7, which should be January 8th, you're like, oh, well, you've seen those properties, you had a time to look over it. How about, well, we schedule a time till we go and look at some of these properties. Now, this sounds simple. You're like, why do I need this? Well, if you have 289 leads, don't you think it's going to be a little difficult to know what step you're on to stay? You're not a robot. You need something to keep you in contact. You see, just keep you in line. That's why it's called the Realtor bug. It will bug you until you do these things. So, and then we got total open task. Tasks are just another module in the system that says tasks that you assign. Let's say, for instance, you need to put out signs on a listing of yours. You can open up a task and assign it to that client, saying, hey, I need to put these clients. And then you can also assign it a priority. And you'll see how intricate the system is, and it'll work for you if you just keep working with it. It's not that hard to learn. It's very easy to learn, and it's all online, so you can access it through any computer. Anyways, well, I'm Sonny Jimenez with TexasRealtyPros.com. You have just learned about the dashboard of the Realtor bug for our realtors only. So if you're interested in using this software, please contact us at 713-320-0122. You can also go to our website, TexasRealtyPros.com. Once again, you have a great day, and thank you for tuning in. Bye-bye.